legit. Anything you want.
Bitcoin BTC price analysis, calm before another storm. Bitcoin has formed lower highs and higher lows to consolidate in yet another triangle formation. Bitcoin is back to consolidation mode as it formed higher lows and lower highs in another symmetrical triangle pattern. Price is nearing the peak of the formation, so a breakout might be due soon. The moving averages are still oscillating to reflect range-bound action, barely providing any strong directional clues at the moment. Stochastic is pointing higher, though, so there may be some bullish pressure left. Similarly, RSI is turning higher without reaching oversold conditions, indicating that bulls are eager to return. In that case, Bitcoin closing above the triangle top around $6,400 could be enough to confirm an upside break that could be followed by an uptrend. This might last by the same height as the chart pattern, which spans $6,000 to around $7,400. On the other hand, a break below support around $6,200 could lead to a drop that's the same size. Bitcoin had a mostly positive run in the previous week on strengthening expectations for more institutional investment. However, some of these gains were returned on regulatory jitters, likely when the SEC announced the end of its public comment period for Bitcoin ETF applications, which meant that a decision was due soon. It didn't help that the FOMC announcement inspired more dollar strength and risk aversion on expectations of a December hike or higher borrowing costs. This likely dampened investors' demand for higher-yielding assets like stocks and cryptocurrencies. Traders continued to hold out for more market catalysts, with reports suggesting that huge volumes of Bitcoin holdings are being moved from exchanges to wallets or perhaps as precautionary measures in the past week. Some say that this may have been spurred by the U.S. government crackdown on Ether Delta, which the SEC has filed charges on its founder for operating an unlicensed decentralized exchange. Bitcoin Cash news, upgrade lead to hard fork. Recent Bitcoin Cash news that has announced a November protocol upgrade has led to a serious difference in opinion. In fact, things got so heated that many are wondering whether BCH will have to go through a hard fork as a result. So far, the community has classified all the network changes as only recommendations, instead of a consensus. The changes that are recommended include enforcing a minimum transaction size, enabling 2 new opcodes, removing topological transaction order constraint, enforcing a new rule called hash-only for script sig, as well as enforcing canonical transaction order, and a rule called lean stack. Bitcoin Cash news leads to a civil war. After the Bitcoin Cash news of the upgrade was announced, a large dispute followed. At its center, there is Bitmain Technologies, with its co-founder Jihan Wu. Against Bitmain, there is CoinGeek, which is led by Calvin Ayre. The new update is scheduled to arrive on November 15th. However, as this date approaches, tensions are only getting higher from both sides. Each of the mining giants has their own ideas for the software update, with Bitmain claiming that the network should allow developers to create new tokens, as Ethereum's does. Additionally, Bitmain wants a token burn, which is an idea also backed by Roger Ver, who is also known as Bitcoin Jesus. As expected, CoinGeek is against these ideas, and it started rallying behind another software upgrade, going by the name of Bitcoin SV. This would revert the network back to some older characteristics, which were part of Bitcoin's original network. Additionally, it would increase Bitcoin Cash block size to 128 megabytes. Basically, the block size would quadruple in size. Is hard fork the only solution? So far, the dispute seems to be an unsolvable issue, except via hard fork. Both sides wish BCH to change in accordance with their own wishes, and in the meantime, the consensus is still not achieved. November upgrade approaches quickly, and if the solution is not found soon, the fork can definitely be expected. This is why the Bitcoin Cash community needs to make a choice before the time runs out, and the deadline arrives. Whatever happens in the end, the current situation puts Bitcoin Cash at the center of yet another dispute. Many are also wondering how will this Bitcoin Cash news affect the coin's price? It is no secret that BCH has suffered a lot due to this year's bear market, which is something that it has yet to recover from. Its price has dropped from over $4,000 in January to its current $517.50. Recent predictions seem to be optimistic, with some of them even claiming that BCH might hit $6,700 before the year ends. However, if things do not get resolved, and a hard fork is performed, this might never happen. In the end, it all comes down to the community and its decision.